A number of shaving startups are looking to get their cut of the game and a cut of big strategics' money. It's the subject of today's Merger Talk. The latest big deal on the shaving startup market is Harry's taking on about $75 million in cash at a valuation of roughly $350 million. We're expecting to hear the announcement coming out anytime soon. It's going to be a big holiday deal as they continue to make their big online push into more and more consumers' inboxes, mailboxes, and wallets, but they're not alone. Yeah, we've seen another couple players gain some headwind in the shaving space. Bevel, for instance, has raised about $7 million, whereas Dollar Shave Club has raised about $50 million to the state. And obviously they're taking on some big strategic titans between Energizer Holdings Schick and P&G. They control the majority of the shaving market. What remains to be seen, I guess, and one of the things that's going to be really interesting is whether the going big factor that's coming from Harry's now is going to actually successfully translate into this market with so many mature players. They bought a German-based shaving company, an actual razor maker, to help them bolster expansion. And going forward, it looks like they're actually going to be taking these companies on, and it sounds like also P&G's Gillette is taking them seriously. Yeah, I mean, obviously they seem to be a little nervous. Gillette, which already owns about 80% of the $1.8 billion market, has recently launched a subscription service basically that will compete with these companies like Harry's and Bevel and Dollar Shave Club, and it's for its existing Gillette brand, and we'll see, how that stacks up against those brands. All right, and at the end of the day, the name of the game is quality, and we've already seen one big name come into the startup space as a shaving startup and not pan out. It was called The Art of Shaving, and it just focused a little bit more on high-end customers, but it never actually cracked that big amount of market share that now some of these smaller companies are looking to take on. We're going to be back with more Merger Monday news next week here at The Deal.